What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. I'm wearing a black shirt today because my homie said on the WhatsApp side of the game that I be wearing kid-sized t-shirts at work. I see how you crapping on my gains, bro. All right, man. So I put on a black shirt today. Nah, but going into the topic is on MGTOW today. And this is more like a rant. It isn't well developed or thought out. So there's going to be a lot in here probably that's easy to shoot down from a more refined type MGTOW mentality type of guy or individual. But I was talking to Guy King because me and Guy King talk on WhatsApp also. He wasn't crapping on my gains though. I'm just kind of dude that hit me up. He's my homie. Um, but anyway, we were talking today, and I can't remember what the context was. But I generally don't crap on MGTOW guys, and I'm not gonna do it even now. I'm not crapping on them, but I will say that in general, when you look at MGTOW, there are some significant problems. Now, what are these significant problems? Or I'll just name one actually. You have to admit there is something fundamentally wrong when an individual believes that they can socialize out a biological imperative. So you can socialize out a behavior which is a biological imperative, aka reproduction. You have to imagine you yourself as an individual are the end product of a chain of reproductive success that lasted generations, hundreds if not thousands. That is a genetic core. Like it's part of your core of who you are and what you are, of what you are. Reproductive success. Imagine if we tried this same thing in a different area of human behavior or imperatives. The genetic imperative of survival. I'm going to socialize out of myself the idea that I need to drink when I'm thirsty or eat when I'm hungry. That would kill me. You would say, Abuamerican, you're a flipping madman. In a sense, MGTOW is doing the same thing because now you're talking about suicide and killing yourself, but on a genetic success level. You are killing your genetic lineage. Now you might think, oh, okay, that's not so bad, blah, blah, blah. But actually, it actually is when you think about it. Because what was the purpose of your ancestors being successful up to this point? You might think, oh, that's not worth anything. And MGTOW does cover this topic, artificial wombs and whatnot, how you reproduce, without getting child support raped and all these type of things. They do talk about it, but it's a kind of crazy when you look at it. And like I said, this is, my last point wasn't really lucid or great or well formed, but like I said, this is more of a rant. This is not an idea or a concept that I've really spent a lot of time developing or thinking about. But I found it to be so significant, this conversation that Guy King and I had today, that I felt the need to mention it. That I don't crap on MGTOW guys. They have like a special type of direction that they come from in the red pill that's quite ingenious. They have furthered a lot in terms of the conversation when it comes down to female behavior and psychology. And that might have to go into this whole Kellogg J.D. Unwin type thing, that they have conserved sexual energy, and so that energy is now applied to something else, and it gives them an ability to focus and concentrate and think clearer. Could be, I don't know, doesn't matter. But this whole I'm not going to deal with women, I find that crazy. And actually, it's a kind of a lie. That's a train in the background there making all that noise. How many times does that happen? I'm in an industrial area. But it's even kind of a lie, because when you look at a lot of MGTOW material, the vast majority of the material covers what? Women. So there is that internal desire somewhere for women it's just idealized more than anything else. What women are and what they should be in their minds. And red pill isn't about hating women. Red pill is about making sure you don't try and love women for something they can never be. And I think this, I'm gonna get thrown under the bus for this. I'm not attacking MGTOW, but I think this is where MGTOW goes wrong, because MGTOW does deal with a lot of idealism in terms of what women should be or what their position should be, and we're not there. Idealistically, the world should be a very different place, but it isn't. So we have to deal with the realities we are living with right now. We do this in all other aspects of our life as men because the burden of performance is upon us. No one's coming to save the day. Superman's not going to come down and wipe out all the racists and the evils and the uglies and whatever else. So we got to find a way to deal with them. It's the same thing with women. Red pill helps you learn the game and to dominate it. This is the next war, gentlemen. Until an actual war breaks out where we're like slaughtering one another again and shooting each other and wiping out each other based upon whatever tribal lines have developed, this is our war. You have to be at the top of the game if you want to be successful in it. Opting out, it's capitulation. Remember I was talking about capitulation? I don't want to attack MGTOW guys because I got a lot of love for a lot of MGTOW guys. My homie Squarebag, I love that dude. He's awesome, but it is a type of capitulation. Imagine, again, let's imagine this is a war. There's a war going on. We're going to stay out of this. It's impossible. Even Switzerland, who stayed out of the Second World War, had an army that nobody wanted to mess with. And they were like, if you come over the border, we're going to shoot the crap out of you. So they were still kind of in the war. They were ready for battle. You can't just walk away from this. It's impossible. Because if you are functioning in the world with other people, somewhere or another, intergender dynamics and its alterations and changes that have been taking place, you're mixed in it. You're a part of it, one way or another, whether you like it or not. Whether you've decided to walk away from women, like that new gamer guy who said he's not going to stream or do Twitch streams with females anymore, all that stuff has an effect. It's a knockoff effect, whether it's macro or micro, whether someone large is doing it or someone's doing it individually and small. It has a knockoff effect because it changes on a micro level your environment. And when micro changes start spreading and happening one by one, it becomes what? Massive. It becomes a big social change. And red pill, feminism, #MeToo, game, all of that is changing our world rapidly. I've never seen in my lifetime, in my 46 years on Earth, an ideology spread so fast like red pill. I've personally never seen it. No, I haven't. Even Islam, when I became Muslim, there was like this frenzy, and it was crazy how many people were becoming Muslim and becoming Salafi Muslims. That's comparable. Yeah, maybe that. Even then, it's a tight race. So this opting out of the game and going your own way, you're not even opting out of the game. You're in the game and you're causing changes to the rules of the game. Because now guys are saying, I'm not going to Twitch stream with women. I'm not going to mentor women. I'm not going to do this with women. That's a MGTOW mentality. With the foundation of that is in MGTOW, is it not? Walking away from women. So you can't say I'm opting out of the game. You're literally changing the rules of the game, and it's based on what? Intergender dynamics. That's founded in what? Somewhere inside, it's founded on the idea of how you want things to be with women. And I've even heard Turd Flinging Monkey say it himself. We need to walk away as men until women come back to the table on our rules. So he wants women to come back to the table. He wants women. It's a lie, gentlemen. It's a lie that you tell to yourself, that you're walking away from women. This is my humble opinion. MGTOW is a type of internal denial. And like I said, a lot of guys are going to give me some heat about this. I might catch some flack about this. I'm not hating on MGTOW guys, but I think you're lying to yourself, gentlemen. I think you're lying to yourself. You're just playing a different game. I do direct game based upon polygyny. You do your game based upon, what's it called? Scarcity. And you want to create a scarcity environment, a male scarce environment, which of course does what? It raises your value, which makes you what? Desirable, which means what? That you get to set the rules. I might be wrong, but this is my opinion. This is your man, Abuamerican. You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all at Abuamerican. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I think I got everything. I'm out.